Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. There we go. We're on a 351-mile journey. We're in Oxnard, California, and we're headed to San Francisco with a load of televisions. I think we're good on fuel, but anyway, the truck is loaded. We're ready to go. Let's get rolling. I did change my webcam to forward facing. I had it off to the side for a while and I liked it there initially, but now I'm kind of like, let's put it back to somewhere where it should be. It's a little more facing, because my screen is higher. It has to be higher because of the head tracking, eye tracking thing, because steering wheel and all that stuff will mess with it. So I had to raise the screen, so that's why I moved it initially. We're going to go above view since I can't really see well. And hopefully we can get the hell out of here without having to take too long. It's kind of an odd place to have a stop sign. It really is. There should be a light here. Something like that. I don't know about a four-way stop, but at least a freaking light. Because you can't get out of here. And who the hell wants to watch somebody playing a video game and then they're having to wait in traffic in said video game? Not a good look. Maybe after this truck, it's hard to go because they're coming so fast. Maybe we should just take a right turn and just go take a left and turn around somewhere. I have no choice. I'm not even looking to the right. I don't dare. That was stupid, but you have to do what you gotta do. I mean, Christ, they're not gonna let me out. Okay, let's stay on our lane here. Jesus. We don't want to smash all these TVs. It's a little longer run than the last one, but not quite a big difference. Last one was 270, this one's 350. So we'll take it. It's probably the last bit of gaming I'm going to be doing up here today because it's hotter than a sumbitch in here. So I think I can squeak out another half hour or so, but after that we're off to better places. I tried to put a fan in here and I could automatically see on the mic meter that it was going to be a problem, so I was like, no comfort for me. We'll push through. I really wanted to get some videos done, and that's what we're doing. I probably should have done them earlier, but it's impossible to do anything up here earlier. I'm not even going to say why, but it's stupid. Hard to get stuff done when there's people in here. God damn it. Janky here. I don't know why the hell I'm driving so crazy. I haven't played any GTA yet today, so that hasn't rubbed off on me, so. But it doesn't matter. God, I can't stay in my lane. I don't understand it. The hell. I haven't had nothing to drink, I swear. Just water all day. Well, coffee to start the day, but it is pretty hot in here, but the problem is if I open up the windows, the kids outside are always playing, and that's all you're going to hear, so I cannot win with whatever I do, so I have to keep everything shut down. Someday I'd like to get my own place that's not an apartment complex, but I don't foresee that happening with housing, food, fuel, and everything going through the absolute roof to the point where you don't want to leave the house because you can't afford to. Housing around here in the Northeast, at one point you could buy a decent home for, I don't know, $200,000, $250,000. Now that same home is $400,000. It's ridiculous. But It is what it is. I guess if you want to be able to do things like that, you got to move down south. You can't have everybody living down south. But the coast is where we're at, and I got to keep my truck in the dang lane. I don't understand why it keeps drifting all over the place. But it's nerve-wracking because I'm supposed to be in the right lane, but yeah, I'm somehow cradling two lanes, and that's not good. If we get a nice, decent straightaway, I'll give the overhead view, so you'll have an appreciation for the coast. I tried to get something along the coast because that's kind of what we're going for. And unfortunately, there wasn't many options, so I took this one to San Francisco. So probably the next one will be from San Fran to, well, I tried to get one out of Los Angeles, but I had to travel to find a rest area to make it so we'll have a daytime run here as opposed to something in the middle of the night, which was off the table. I don't want to do driving at night thing. The driving at night thing I can do for a short time, but I'm not making a whole episode out of it because it's just not worth it. Yeah, this is a hell of a curvy interstate. It hasn't given me many spots where I feel comfortable enough to go overhead view, but you know, we'll have to launch that drone up there eventually so we can get the view of the lay of the land. There we go. Hoping that the next day I can get videos done early in the morning, but we'll see. It's very difficult to get stuff there early in the morning when I have to kick them out of here so I can do it. Santa Maria. I was trying to get a delivery for here, but couldn't find one. But Oxnard to San Fran. Hell, and if this is all interstate, then this will go a lot quicker than the previous episode, possibly. Because I think we had some rural routes that we had to drive on. So this, if it's predominantly interstate, then it'll go pretty quick. No complaints on my end, because the longer I'm up here, the hotter it is. And as soon as the video's done, I'm opening up the dang window. Putting a fan in because this is downright torture. Jesus. I'd like to check the stability of the truck as well because it kind of has a lot of roll in it. You make a turn and it's like, you know, you expect it to roll a little bit. I mean, you know, a little bit of lean. Yeah, let me know in the comments section if you like the front view better of the webcam. I tried different things. I tried to experiment to see what works best. I think the side view really didn't I don't know. At first, I really liked it because it just was something different, more than anything. It's not like I preferred it. It was something different. I liked it, but then after a while, I feel like that view is not doesn't seem legit, and also it didn't really capture me as much. So, not that I'm anything special to look at, but it drives me crazy when I see videos and I don't know who it is that's talking. I can't put a voice to the person, you know. Evidently, we have never been on this road before, so that's cool. We're getting more of the map discovered that way too, which is nice. And it is looking a bit cloudy, so I don't know if we're running into rain or something. It's a distinct possibility. We'll just have to make the best of it. And I wish the eye tracking thing would stop waving around like a fool. I'm not a crackhead. Looking everywhere. I am glad that I added those hood mirrors, because they very, very much help. It makes it so I don't have to wave my head from side to side to look out the mirrors. So I can pretty much use those convex mirrors to be able to look. Pretty much get a nice view of the blind side that the big mirror would probably have. Because I got a convex mirror there as well, but if you take your eye off the road too much, then you could be all over the dang place. There we go. We'll give that view now. This is straightened somewhat. I think we can keep her between the lines. Keep her between the ditches. Keep her between the ditches, and if you don't do that, then you'll get stitches. Alright, my drone's probably going to die soon, so let's get back into the view that we really like. Might adjust that camera a little bit to bring it up a little bit, but outside of that I think it's pretty decent right where it's at. Just I'll probably bring it up a skosh. Yeah, I might have to adjust the lighting too, because the lighting I think is affecting the eye tracking thing. It didn't seem to bother the other video, but now it's kind of rearing its ugly head. But we've got 160 miles, so we'll finish this run. Hopefully we won't sweat to death doing so, although I could lose some weight. Maybe sitting here sweating to death will be good for me. Now if I could sweat 75 pounds off, I'd be doing good. Yeah, this is episode 145. Hard to believe. The last time I jumped in, I didn't know what episode we were in. But, well, after, you know, processing and uploading and all that, obviously I knew. But we're getting up there. 150 is not too far away. Like I said, this will be the last one for this weekend, and after that it'll be probably a couple of ATS Euro, and then we're going to jump right back into Red Dead Redemption 2. I can't give you a definitive timeline, but with this being Memorial Weekend and all, I will probably get a lot of it done on the weekend, and then the week we'll see as the week progresses. Seems like I always end up getting stuck behind somebody really slow. Now, the conundrum I'm in, if I go and pass this dude, it might be very well that just down the road, and I don't see it yet on the GPS, that might be the ramp that we have to get off from. So I'm not going to play the I'm so impatient game, pass all these guys, only to have to slam on my brakes and whip it into a off ramp, which I've actually done on this game many times. So we're just going to play it cool and just have a nice leisurely drive, unless they continuously slow down like they are. Christ, they practically slow down to a stop, and that's not appropriate. When you have a rig like this, you cannot play games like that. Taking me forever to get back up to speed. Oh, we'll get there someday. I just would like to pass these guys, but I don't know. I mean, we're getting close to the 100-mile mark, and usually under that your off ramp could be at any point, so I'm best to chill and not do anything rash, because I've done that so many times. So got to be smart about it once in a while. Can't be a dumbass all the time. So San Fran is right up here. Guess we're going right straight. Yeah, I think the okay, so the right's Fresno. Straight is through San Fran. Okay, good. Yeah, I gotta love the 65 for cars, 55 for trucks thing. It's like, really? That 65 would make more difference to get loads done quicker than 55. Now, I can understand when you're going down the interstate and you're coming up an area where there's more traffic and people gotta slow down a little bit. Totally understand. But if you're just wide open highway, what the hell is 10 miles an hour difference, really? The only time that makes a difference is when you got bad weather. That 10 miles makes a big difference. And you'd want to be down on the 55 range more than the 65. Yeah, we're wandering a little bit. But anyway, I hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. It helps out the channel, you know, simple. Hitting that like button and all that, subscribe, you know the deal. Every freaking channel says it pretty much. 68 miles to go. Not bad. I can handle that. But the great thing about it, we've not been on this road before, so this is like newly discovered, another road that we've discovered. I'm kind of curious about how much of the map we are. If I remember right, I think we were 57% complete, discovered, you know. discovered quite a few viewpoints over the years. California, actually, they upgraded California when they did the latest update. And that was the other reason to go through. I don't know what towns they did. I was just like, well, we're going to go back to California anyway. It was in the plan, so I don't know. I should probably look into that and make sure we hit those towns to see what improvements they've done to the landmarks there and such. But we'll finish this delivery before we think about that stuff, because it's the last run we're doing for a few days anyway. On American truck anyway. We're going to be over to Euro next. And then right back to Red Dead. It's a nice little cycle we've got going. And I'd like to put Grand Theft Auto 4 back on the cycle, but we'll have to wait and see, because I don't want to juggle too many games. I really don't. I'd like to have a cycle of about 3 games. You know, because think about it too. We also have Gran Turismo 7, which I did an episode recently on. I'd like to be a little more, let's get, you know, more consistency with it. But it's one of those games where I'll, you know, on a Saturday morning, I'll just put the PS5 on and we'll tear into it a little bit. And I was doing almost every weekend, but now with baseball season in full swing, I'm pretty much watching those games a lot. And although they keep going commie, I might not watch any baseball. Oh, come on, man. And then I'm realizing it's 30 miles an hour. That's why he's going like 30 miles an hour, because that's the speed. So we've been to San Francisco, but we've never gone there this way. Or at least this particular stretch of road. All the other roads that are yellow, we've been on those. I knew we'd get that red light. We never get anywhere without hitting one of those, at least one of them. That's all right. Let's hope we can get through this freaking thing before the light changes. I don't know enough about the lights over here in this particular neck of the woods, but I do know a lot of times you can't get through them. We got through that stretch anyways. We'll have to fuel up, but we'll do that after recording is done, after the truck is emptied and all of that. So I think I got to repair the truck too. I had a couple of little mishaps along the way. Before recording, of course. Weren't lucky enough to get that recorded. I've got enough of those though. Check out past episodes and you'll see a lot of mishaps along the way. Rolled over truck in Colorado, and a lot of it was just to see if I could actually do it. And you know, at the end of the day, they made it legit enough where you could if you wanted to. Yeah, we've been over the Golden Gate Bridge. We've done that. I believe that is it right there. I can't even talk. I'm stumbling over my words now. But yeah, I believe that's the Golden Gate Bridge. We went over that, I don't know, a while back. Now we're under it. These are TVs, so I'm assuming they're going to another store? I don't know. They got to be going somewhere, but I wish this traffic would move it along here. This last minute or two has been crazy. They're going to make me run into somebody. That's the way I feel about that. like, move your ass. Jeez. Yeah, we've been on this road before. I remember it. "13 miles. And stop and go traffic is going to probably add the minutes right back on that we were losing time on because of the fact that we're on highway. The minute you get in the city, you throw that shit right out the door. Yeah, see? They take so freaking long to get through the light that it barely get two trucks through. And hopefully this light doesn't take forever to cycle, because if it takes forever, we're just going to be waiting and waiting and waiting. But anyway, we got a nice view to the right there of the water, the docks or whatever. Off to our next red light. It's green now, but I almost guarantee by the time I get to it, it'll be yellow to red. If I get to it and it doesn't do that, I'll be surprised. This guy ain't helping. Dude, if you're going to make a left turn or whatever, just do it. Oh, we're stuck behind a street sweeper, that's why. The problem is, if I try to pass him, we're going to be in a problem here. The problem being is our road that we got to make a right onto. I don't know if this is the same road. I don't remember. You're supposed to do that shit first thing in the morning, you dumb shit. Enough of that shit. So I don't know where we're supposed to go. It's to the right, I believe. We had to do something to get around that guy, otherwise it'd be 10 minutes. 10 minutes to go 1 mile, you know? It's like, come on, man. Cut me a break. Alright, let's go. The very end of this crazy stuff. The freaking street sweeper is probably still back there. It's a good thing we didn't stick with him. I think the next one, yeah, Eddie's
turn right.
Store, whatever the hell it is.
Good driving.
I don't know, we might end up skipping it because looks like a bear. Yeah, let's just skip it. I'm like, no, I don't want to try. I've done this before, and that is a very hard place to turn around in, and you can get yourself hung up. Anyway, I appreciate you sticking around if you made it to the end. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one.